So you've just driven for work and it's time to enter your mileage for the month in PeopleSoft for reimbursement. Let's do that together now. Before you begin, we recommend that you download the Mileage Reimbursement Guide created by the Customer Resource Center, which has step-by-step directions that you can follow. You can get the guide by going to the CRC website at crc.sdcoe.net. From there, click PeopleSoft Resources, select Guides and Job Aids, then scroll to the Travel and Mileage section. Here you can download the guide. Now, let's walk through all the steps. Before we begin, here's the basic procedure you're going to follow. First, you will download the Mileage Reimbursement Form from Common Ground. It's a PDF. Make sure you select the one that says January 2014, the one for use with PeopleSoft. You'll need to save this form to a location on your computer so you can find it later. Next, open the mileage form and key in all of the miles you drove for 1 month. This form is set up to auto-calculate. You'll want to look at the total number of miles in the last cell because you'll need that in the next part. Last, you will go into PeopleSoft. There you will create a requisition for mileage reimbursement using the total number of miles on the form. You will upload the form, check the accounting lines, then click Save and Submit to submit it for approval. From there, it goes to your manager. Now, let's show you how. First, let's show you how to download the mileage form. Navigate to SDCOE Common Ground, click Documents, go to the Internal Business section, click Forms, and look for the form called Mileage Reimbursement Form January 2014. This is a PDF. Save it to a location on your computer. This is the form that you're submitting in PeopleSoft for mileage reimbursement for 1 month of mileage. Open the form, go to File Save As and save the form like this: mileage _ first initial last _ month year.pdf. Notice there are no spaces in the file name. Make sure you save it to a location where you can find it later. You will need to upload this PDF to PeopleSoft later. After you've saved the form, now you need to fill it out. Open the form, and in the top portion, enter the following. Type your name, driver license number, employee identification number, vehicle license number, designated worksite, and special needs. If you use more than one car, enter multiple license numbers in the vehicle license numbers area. Now you need to complete the body of the form. Each row should be a different trip driven. This form will auto-calculate your entries. It accepts only whole numbers and will convert any decimals that you enter. As a tip, try tabbing through the fields for faster data entry. Enter the date driven using a 2-digit month, 2-digit day, and 4-digit year. Stops, purpose, total miles driven, less personal mileage, and whether or not this was driven on Saturday, Sunday, or a holiday. Notice that the form provides the total number of reimbursable miles in the bottom right cell. Record this number. You will enter it in Part C. In this example, the total number of miles is 268. Click Save to save the form. Now that you've done this once, for next month, you can open this form, do a Save As, and save it with the new month and year in the file name and make adjustments as necessary. That way you don't need to go back to Common Ground and re-download the same form. Now that you've completed the mileage form and saved it, you're ready to create a requisition in PeopleSoft. Before you begin, you will need to know the total number of miles driven and your accounting line, your budget, to use for reimbursement. Go to the PeopleSoft website, log in, then navigate to Main Menu, Employee Self-Service, Procurement, Manage Requisitions. At the bottom left of the screen, click Create New Requisition. This will take you to the Requisitions screen. In the Favorites area, click Total Reimbursable Miles. This is called an item. Clicking it begins the creation of a new requisition for mileage reimbursement. Now we need to add the mileage item to the cart and check out. Enter the quantity, which is the number of miles from the form in Part B, for example, 268. Click Add. Make sure you click Add only one time. This puts the item in your shopping cart shown at the top of the screen. Verify that you have one line in the cart. Click Check Out. Now let's complete the requisition and attach your PDF. In the Requisition Summary area, in the Requisition Name field, type month, year, mileage. For example, July 2014 mileage. Notice that this has a 30-character limit. Next, you need to add yourself as the supplier. In the cart summary area, look for line 1, which has the total reimbursable miles. Click the details icon on the right side of the screen. This will allow you to select yourself as a supplier. In the window that appears, scroll down to the supplier information area and enter your supplier ID. You can click the magnifying glass to search for it. When you are done, you should see your ID and your name should appear to the right of the field. Click OK. Now let's attach the PDF. Scroll to the right and click the comments icon. Now this is very important. In the window that appears, select Show at Voucher. This ensures that the form that you attach will be shown to accounts payable. Click Add Attachments, click Browse, and navigate to the form, then click Open. Click Upload. You will see the attached file. Double check that you selected Show at Voucher, then click OK. Notice that the talk bubble icon has a pencil on it to indicate that there's a comment or attachment. Now let's look at the accounting lines. You need to turn down the arrow next to line 1 to show the Ship To and accounting details. Turn down the second arrow next to the accounting lines. Look at the Chart Fields 2 tab and examine the object, fund, site, function, and goal. On the Chart Fields 3, look at the resource. If you need to fix the information, edit it here. Then click the Details tab and look at the field called Stat. 001 means that this is travel within California. If this was travel outside of California, you need to make sure that this is set to 002. Edit it if necessary. When you're done, scroll to the bottom of the screen and click Save and Submit. The status will change to pending, indicating that it was submitted to your manager for approval. The requisition will go through the approval workflow, then finally to accounts payable for payment. You did it! As a reminder, for next month's mileage or other mileage in the future, you can open the PDF you used this time and do a Save As, then make your changes.